Thomas, it's so good to see you.
Well, it's great to be in New York,
I'm
too.
very happy to have you back in New York. I have a question.
Uh-huh.
Last year, you brought us a fabulous find, the porta potty that belonged to the Dauphin that looked
The
like
Grand
a
Dauphin,
book.
yes.
I'm wondering, do we have any new surprises in store for this year?
Well, yes. I have got something a bit crazy. It's it's a clock. But what is extraordinary about this clock is it doesn't have a dial. Instead of a dial, it has to display all the 7 duck eggs. Like ordinary clocks, of course, it gives you the seconds and the minutes and the hours. It then, in addition to that, tells you the day of the week, the month of the year, the phase of the moon, and high and low tides if you set it to your neighborhood. The first thing I did on buying it is I decided it had to go to a clockmaker. And so I took it to Matthew Hopkinson, who's the leading clock restorer in London. He was absolutely flabbergasted.
How are you going to pack it? Is going to be my question. How are you going to bring
Well,
it to New York?
well, funnily enough, we've solved the packing of the clock, but we are a bit worried about packing the glass dome that goes on top of it.
This is a pretty amazing object.
As I said, it's quite crazy. I mean, it's the most competent way of making a clock tell the time, but you could have a dial like any other clock, but not this guy.
I have a question.
Yeah.
How much is it?
Well, it's not necessarily going to be quite as large a sum of money as you might guess.
I can't wait to find out.
You will. You will. We'll put the ticket on it just in time for the opening.